Alright, what's up guys? Disciple here again. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Honda CB500F, which is one of the two bikes that you'll normally see me riding in my videos. This is kind of just a little bit of an overview, if you will, on the bike. But anyway, let's get her out of the garage. Alright, there she is. Let's just have a quick look around, huh? Alright guys, so there's a couple little quick views of the bike. I'm just going to go over the few of the specs on this bike, and I'll put up a spec sheet at the end of the video that's a little more detailed, but I'm sure most of what you guys want to know is probably first of all, it's a Honda CB500F, as I had already said. It's a 471cc engine. Honda reports it as having 49.6 horsepower and 31 foot-pounds of torque. The average MPG is about 71 miles per gallon. I'm not sure if that's exactly right. The couple times I tried to figure it out, it was closer to 61. I really didn't do too many mods to it except the exhaust, so I don't think I really changed it, but maybe I do less highway and more around town. The seat height, which might be another thing you're interested in if you're looking at buying a bike like this, is 30.7 inches. Now, overall guys, I'm just going to say, I truly love this bike. I started out on a Honda CB500F that I had bought brand new in 2016. So I knew right away that I was going to like this bike. It's basically the same thing with a bigger engine and a little bit bigger tank and stuff, but for the most part, same rider position and everything as the 300 was. It's got some bigger tires though. A couple of things I added was this Nelson rig bag in the back, which is awesome for when you're doing trips. You can carry some stuff in there, a little better than wearing a backpack, which can make your back pretty sweaty. I did a fender eliminator on the back, so just the license plates there instead of the big thing that usually hangs down. I got Yoshimura exhaust. To be honest, if you guys are looking into this, I love the look of it. I love the carbon fiber. It looks awesome. It does sound a little bit louder and better. As far as performance though, I gotta be honest, it says it's gonna add a couple more horsepower. I don't think so. I just think if you like the look, you might be better off just going with the eBay exhaust. I also put these Puig crash bars on, alright, just in case it goes down. Thank God it hasn't. I also have this Puig windshield up front. I wasn't sure about this thing, but I actually really like it a lot. It does nothing for the wind, but it's all looks. I've changed out the signal lenses to smoked. I put braided lines on it, right? These are by Spiegler. They sell a set. You can get them in whatever color you want, anything. They were pretty easy to put on. Just about anyone can do it. And I gotta say, the brakes were kind of mushy before that. They perform definitely noticeably different after I changed those lines out. What else did we do? I think that's really about it. I put some shorty levers on there, some adjustable ones from eBay, no big deal. I think Ride It is the brand. They're actually really nice though, I do like them. And I got this tech mount phone holder here, which, you know, it doesn't have as many grippy things as most of the phone holders that you see out there, but to be honest with you, my phone has never come loose from it. It's actually a great mount. I first saw it on Blockhead's channel. What else can I say about this, guys? It's just a great all-around bike, great gas mileage. If you're looking for a commuter bike, or if you're looking for a starter bike, or you already have some experience, like with dirt bikes and stuff like that, you already know about shifting gears, it's really not too heavy, this bike. I probably should have had that in the information, but I will put it up on the spec sheet. Off the top of my head, I don't know. That's definitely heavier than the 300 was, but you could start on this bike, no problem, if you have some experience. If you have no experience, I always recommend starting on a smaller one. Get your crashing and your dropping out of the way on a smaller bike, and then work your way up to something nicer. But for me, this bike, I mean, I could ride this for the rest of my life and be happy with it. I'm not a speed freak. I don't need to do 150 miles an hour down the expressway. So for me, this bike is all around great. To be honest, I like this bike so much. This bike is so nice. I bought it twice. Oh, yeah, so this bike up front is mine. This is a 2016 CB500F. And this one here I actually just recently bought for my wife. It's a 2014. I found it on Letgo for a really good deal. And so I picked this up. This actually looks exactly like my 300 did. And it's a little bit different than the 2016. I'm sure you can notice some of the features that changed on it. For the most part, it's the same bike. They changed the tank a little bit. I believe this one on the 2014 is a 4.1 gallon. And on the 2016 is a 4.4 gallon. You can tell it's a little bit wider, a little bit different shape. They changed some of the fairings up front. You know, this one still is totally stock. So you can see that big thing hanging off the back fender, which is a little bit less on this one than I did the fender eliminator. But like I said, overall, guys, I think it's a great bike. If you're thinking about getting it, I would say don't buy a new one. There's plenty of used ones out there. I found this one 2014 online, like I said, on Letgo. It had 1,100 miles on it, okay? And I ended up paying $2 grand for it. Now that's pretty much a killer deal. But even if you could pick it up for like $3 grand, I think they go for like almost $7 new or $6.5 new. And then you have the dealer fees on top of it, the import tax, the assembly charges, all that stuff. Avoid that stuff, guys. Find yourself a nice used one. This one I got in 2017, a year after the model year of it. And it had 76 miles on it. The owner bought it and decided riding was not for him. It was going to be basically his first bike. And I ended up getting this one, I think, for $3,800 I paid for it. It was basically a brand new bike that the guy had spent like closer to $7,000 for just a year earlier. So there's great deals out there, guys. I always recommend buying used. Don't get a payment, you know, save up a little cash and find a used one of the bike you love. It's already got some of the mods you want on it. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to try to pop the spec sheet up somewhere in this video, if it wasn't already in the video, in case there's some details I left out that you might want to know. For the most part, great bike, great commuter bike, a bike that if you're not some kind of speed demon, you could really be comfortable riding this bike your whole life. Or it could be a beginner bike and you can move up from it. It's all on you. But very comfortable. This bike was also offered in an X model and an R model. So you had the CBR500R, the CB500F, and the CB500X. If I can remember, I'm going to pop up a picture of what each one of those looked like in the 2016 year. All the same platform and stuff, they just changed it up a little. One's a little bit more of a dual sport off-roadish type or adventure bike, I guess, and the other one's like a more of a fared racing type bike. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I don't want to keep this video too long. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer. If this video helped you out, please like. If you like the channel, subscribe. And just thank you for watching, guys. God bless you and have an awesome day.